and I probably need to drop it pretty soon here because I'm going to hopefully be in Detroit for a long time. But I have this thing with our local media where like they almost like relish in negativity at times, and maybe that's what gets clicks and that's what sells. But it's no longer what they need to live in. Like,
Right.
hey guys, like we have a good team. We've had success. Like we can be happy about that. We can celebrate that. And
What's happening, sports fans? Thank you for coming back for a quick video. I could not get through today's media cycle without being overwhelmed by this Jared Goff interview. I am just over the top crazy about the media's reaction to these comments. I mean, I don't know how anyone can look back at the time just prior to Jared Goff coming to Detroit. Then he's a throw-in as part of that trade with the exchange of Matt Stafford, Jared Goff, and all the picks. You can't look back on that time in 2021, even into 2022, and say that the media did not destroy Jared Goff. He was a throw-in. He was a bridge quarterback, the next guy ultimately in Detroit. You know, he's never going to make it to another contract in Detroit. I mean, we heard it all. I won't even mention the radio station in Detroit. I won't even mention it. The afternoon show radio station in Detroit is the most negative radio show in the city by far. And I mean, we could go back and listen to the recordings of them in 2020, 21, 22. They destroyed Jared Goff. The fans in general destroyed Jared Goff. I destroyed Jared Goff. Okay? But to sit there and pretend that didn't happen, or to sit there and think that, oh, because the team has had this miraculous turnaround towards the end of 2022 and into 2023, that, oh, we've been so positive these last 6 months, that then relinquishes all the negativity that you had to that point and have had for this organization for the entire time that you've been a part of the media. And it's not just that one radio station. It's national media. It's fans of football. Again, I was one of them. I thought Jared Goff was going to be a bridge quarterback. But I am okay admitting that to myself and admitting the fact that things change. The organization changed. They made all the necessary moves and are making the smart decisions to insulate Jared Goff and ultimately win football games. They were a half a football away from being in the Super Bowl, and Jared Goff is one of the primary reasons for that. He's played with this chip on his shoulder now for several seasons, and it's sort of been the thing that has, I think, taken him to the next level. So, in so many ways, I support what Jared Goff has to say. I think the media's reaction to this in so many different avenues is just incredible to me. This is not me sitting here trying to destroy other people doing Lions content, because I love it, and I love when we can talk positively about the Lions. And I think that's what Jared Goff is ultimately getting at, is now we're at a point where we don't have to talk about SOL. We don't have to talk about the 0-16 season and continuously go back to the bad years and assume that bad things are going to happen. They've proven over the course of several seasons now that this is different. This organization has changed. And I think Jared Goff having the chip on his shoulder, expressing the fact that he still thinks that a lot of the media is still living in this world of negativity, he's not wrong. It's okay to admit when you're wrong. We live in a society today where things cycle so quickly and everything's immediate gratification and clickbait and, you know, what's going to get views and likes. It's sad almost. And somebody actually comes out and has an honest opinion, and now the media backtracks. And I couldn't sit around and not say anything about it. Again, I love talking sports. I love the Detroit Lions. I love anybody that expresses, themselves in a form of sports that gives positivity to others. And that's what I want out of this whole thing. It's okay that Jared Goff has that opinion, and it's okay that opinions have changed. I still think that we're in such a positive spot that we can move forward in a way that things are just going to get better from here. And I hate to see that this interview has caused so much turmoil and negativity as we get into the 2024 season. I think this is so much overblown. I think we should take the words for what they are and appreciate Jared Goff for continuing to have that chip on his shoulder, for making an honest point, and just being okay to move forward with our media lives, social media lives. So again, I'll just sit here and say, go Lions, go Jared Goff. I appreciate you guys hanging around for a quick and short video. Thank you for your time. Make sure to take care of yourself and your mental health. Come back for our next video. We're going to have more draft previews. We'll have the Lions uniform, new jerseys coming up on April 18th. So circle back with me on that one. Thank you guys so much for your time. Have a fantastic day.